Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tanel, and yeah, today I'm giving my final verdict for this gaming microphone from ASUS, the ASUS ROG Strix Magnus gaming microphone, which is on my in front of my face on my desk here at the moment. So it's a USB microphone meant for the YouTubers, streamers, or just regular gamers, although it costs about 250 euros, so I guess for regular gaming the cheapest and the best option is to go with a headset that has a built-in microphone. But if you want anything a little bit better, anything extra, then I guess this might be a pretty decent choice. Now, how good is it exactly? Should you buy it for your own YouTube videos or live streaming? That's a pretty interesting question actually. So I'm gonna compare this microphone to my own Audio Technica AT2020 USB microphone, and yeah, I'm not gonna use any compressors or anything in between, so just the USB cable straight hooked into my BC, and the same goes with my Audio Technica AT2020, and yeah, you should get a pretty good feel or hear how this microphone actually works. So yeah, let's check it out. How good is it exactly, and what is my final verdict gonna be for this mic? So yeah, let's head on into it. So the ASUS ROG Strix Magnus gaming microphone, well, it's the first proper microphone that ASUS has developed, and it's mainly built towards nowadays streamers and of course YouTubers. So that in mind, what would you want from a gaming microphone? Well, this thing here comes with some pretty neat features, and features it should have for its price range of about 250 euros here in Europe. Mainly, what I really like about this microphone is that it has a simple switch to quickly set the recording quality to either 1 or 2 and more people, and a setting for noise cancellation. Meaning, if there is some loud music behind you that you cannot control, let's say LAN parties and such, then you can just easily switch the mic to noise cancellation mode instantly, which makes your own voice stand out a lot clearer than it would without this feature. And as another great bonus, this mic has an extra USB port to hook up anything you like to it. Super handy if your headset requires power from the USB port. And the other thing is that it has a regular 3.5mm audio output, so you can attach your headset to the mic and hear what you are speaking. Why is that good? Well, you can instantly listen if your mic is too loud or too quiet, and fix it by simply turning the volume dial on the microphone. The mic also has a aux in, meaning you can record any instrument you hook up to it via this output, and listen to the quality by the 3.5mm audio output. So a really neat extra feature here for those who might use it. And yeah, I guess you guys have already noticed the RGB lights by now. This thing does have some nice extra touches with the ASUS Aura Sync RGB technology, which you can adjust from the ASUS Aura Purple application to make it breathable, static, or switch colors and whatnot. It's nothing major here, but it gives the mic a little bit of personality, and if your mic is visible in your streams, your viewers might really like or hate this. Overall, the build quality is decent, but the outer plastic shell feels like a cheaper plastic material, sadly. Nothing major, because it will just stand in front of you and you will never really touch it that much, but still could have been a bit higher quality plastic or even something metallic covering it. But then again, that would have upped the price by quite a bit, I would presume. And lastly, it has a small mounting point underneath the mic, so you can attach it to a mic arm or something similar if you wish to do so. Now, about the audio quality, well, I recorded a quick video for you guys where I test this mic out in real time in front of you, which I'm gonna show you now. But for the record, this entire voiceover that you heard from me right up until now was all recorded with the ASUS Magnus microphone. So if you like the quality, then yeah, go buy it. But anyway, check out the real-time test and comparison to the Audio Technica AT2020, and yeah, in the end I will give my final scoring with the pros and cons for this microphone also, so enjoy! Alright, so time for some real-time testing of this Magnus microphone, and at the moment I'm recording with my Canon 70D, which has the Rode Video Mic Pro on it. But I'm gonna switch to this microphone in a second, and later I am gonna use my Audio Technica AT2020, which is a phenomenal microphone, though it costs about the same, if it's not even cheaper. Though this thing does have a little few extras that go with it, and might even sound a little bit better than the Audio Technica AT2020. So first thing that you can see is the Aura Sync RGB, which is going on here at the moment, and it's cycling through the colors. I can actually use the Aura Sync application that comes with the microphone, and you can download it from asus.com. And yeah, I have it turned on at the moment here, and there's a couple of things I can do here. I can put it to be a static color, so it's just gonna be one color, and I can of course, you know, color cycle it and choose the color that I want on the microphone here. So let's put purple here. It's purple, and of course I can make it breathable, so breathable purple, if that's your thing, you can do that. And my favorite thing is the color cycle theme, so it just cycles the colors and, you know, keeps it a little bit fresh, you know. And of course I can actually put it black and white, which is also pretty neat. It suits really well with this microphone. But at the moment, let's use this color cycle, and we of course have the typical special effects of music, you know. So if I'm playing a track or something, so it will, you know, cycle the colors to the beats, which is pretty interesting, but not my taste. But anyway, as you can see, the microphone does look pretty neat, and the RGB lights, I mean, I must be honest here, they are meant for the viewers, not the person who's actually doing the talking. Because if I'm talking to a microphone, I'm not gonna ever watch the microphone. So for me personally, the RGB lights are just, you know, a nice little extra, although it's nothing major, although your viewers might appreciate it. So I've set the Audio Technica AT2020 next to me, and they're pretty much the same length from my mouth, so you guys could get a really proper, accurate, you know, voice from both of these microphones. So how well does this ASUS microphone really perform? So I'm gonna hit record in the Adobe Premiere recording voiceover thingy here, and yeah, we should get a really good feel for the microphone in a second. So now my voice is coming from the ASUS Magnus microphone, and I mean, overall for 260 something euros, I mean, it performs really decently. Considering what special effects it has. So the most neat things are, you know, the voice cancellation thing that I'm gonna show you in a second, and of course the option to, you know, put on your headphones and really listen to your own voice just by, you know, hooking up your headphones to the microphone. That's like a major feature in my own opinion for this microphone here. And yeah, of course, there's some few extra things like the RGB lighting and stuff like that, but at the moment let's concentrate on the audio recording. And I have my keyboard in front of me right now, and I'm gonna start messing about with the keyboard here, so you guys could actually hear how well it picks up the keyboard, and maybe click around with the mouse also here, and maybe some other voices, some other sounds. But here, if I'm playing something like League of Legends, which is mouse button voice sounds like that 24/7, then yeah, it picks it up like this. And there's like I guess like 15 centimeters from the mouse at the moment, and about the same from the keyboard. So if I'm doing both at the same time, this is how it picks up everything. And I mean, it does a pretty decent job on muffling out anything that's on the other side of the microphone. And yeah, the other thing we do have on this microphone is this stereo switch. So if we switch this if we switch it to the stereo mode here, what that does is, if you have friends over, then, it picks up voices, around also. So it does have 3 capsules here, 3 separate, this small microphone things. So it should pick up my voice from this side really well, and also really well from this side. So it should sound pretty well on both sides. But if you're, recording your voice or, making gameplay videos alone, then of course, yeah, the solo switch here on top should be the best way to go. And I don't think the voice is that clear from the side on this solo microphone setting. And yeah, I'm gonna talk a little bit from this side also, so you can get a real feel for it. And now the most interesting part is the noise cancellation switch here. So whenever you're gonna go to a LAN party or a event where there's a lot of crowd noises, or if there's music playing on the background, and you wanna get your own voice through all that mess, and this sound cancellation mode is a really good thing to have. So let's test this out here. I have a song here which we're gonna play back, and at the moment it's coming from my speakers here, and it's pretty loud. It's not the loudest, of course, but my voice should be still hearable. Although maybe not the best. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna switch to the audio cancellation mode. So now when I speak, my own voice should be a lot more clearer to hear. The sound quality of my voice is not the best, of course, but it does a really decent job, on canceling out the music or whatever background sounds you might have. So that's a really nice feature from this microphone. I'm gonna switch back to the normal audio mode, and yeah, this is the normal microphone audio that you get with the ASUS Magnus. And I do mean it is a pretty decent microphone, although I would love it to be like about 60 euros cheaper. Then I would be a little bit better on everything on it. So what I mean here, I'm gonna switch to this Audio Technica AT2020, which is a little bit older microphone. The newer one, I think, was the Audio Technica AT2025, which goes at about 200 to 250 euros. Although you don't have these USB features, noise cancellation features, so you have to keep that in mind. So when you put that all together, I mean, 250 euros might not be a really bad decision here. But I'm gonna switch to the Audio Technica now, and yeah, this is my voice on the Audio Technica AT2020, and I'm gonna put the muffler on it also. So yeah, that's my voice with the Audio Technica AT2020, which I've been using since 2017, since 2012, I think was the year that I bought it, and I've ever since been with this microphone. Only thing that I could have maybe bought with it would have been like equalizer. That's what I'm missing to this day, you know. But anyway, yeah, that's my voice with the Audio Technica AT2020. Anyway, I'm gonna switch back to the ASUS Magnus now. Alright, so now my voice is coming again from the ASUS Magnus, and I mean, you know, conclusion, my final thoughts on this microphone. I mean, it's a pretty decent microphone. There's definitely a lot of good features going for it. The voice could be a little bit better, you know, if taking into consideration what you can get with the same amount of money. But then again, you wouldn't be getting, you know, all these features that this microphone offers. So, you know, you have to take all those things into consideration. And ASUS, you know, just came to the market. So there's definitely a lot of room there to, you know, improve to be the best microphone ever, you know. So I think they can actually do it, and they're really in a really good point, or really they're heading in a really good direction with their microphones straight from the get-go, which is a really great. It's really great news, and for us gamers, YouTubers, live streamers, that's some really great stuff. So anyway, if you like the audio from the ASUS Magnus here, then I guess this is a microphone for you. And if you like these features that it has, I mean, for 250 euros, might be, you know, might be a 50 euros a little bit too much, but then again, you're getting a really decent microphone with decent options, and yeah, hey, even RGB lighting, if that's your thing, anyway. But yeah, that's gonna be it for my video review here. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, if I get something else like this, I'm gonna try and do maybe a little bit better video. But anyway, leave a comment down below how my review was, how my video was here, and yeah, I can then, you know, learn from that. But what is my final verdict gonna be on the ASUS Magnus gaming microphone? I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. So a really decent microphone out there, straight from the get-go from ASUS themselves, which is really nice. And yeah, I mean, the only negative thing, the only thing that I couldn't give it a 10 or something like that is, you know, the audio could have been a little bit better for this price. And yeah, I mean, I don't know if I really fancy the shape that much, but then again, it, you know, sits on my desk here perfectly. But you know, might have some issues with it. And the USB cable coming from the side, I mean, not the best option, I think. Could have been better if it would have come from the front or the back from here. So it would have gone straight, you know, under my desk, and I could have then, you know, brought them wherever I wanted. Because the only option right now is to, you know, have my hand over the cable all the time, which is kind of annoying. But anyway, that's gonna be it for my video review. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you haven't subscribed, then subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you have any questions, then leave them down below. So that's it from me right now. Thanks for watching. See you later. Ciao.